Welcome to the NextYork channel. If you enjoy our content, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Let's get started. Alright friends, buckle up. The EU has a new plan to keep its citizens safe. No, it's not an increase in defense spending, it's not a unified European army, it's a 72-hour emergency kit. That's right friends, the EU believes their best option against a full-blown crisis is a weekend of supplies and a deck of cards. So, what life-saving goodies does Brussels recommend for your apocalyptic starter kit? 5 liters of water, non-perishable food because nothing says doomsday like canned peaches, a first aid kit for when existential terror gives you a paper cut, and of course a battery-powered radio, presumably to listen to the soothing sounds of civilization collapsing. Now the EU says this is all about citizen resilience. Because, what's more empowering than facing a cyber attack armed with a multi-tool and a pack of gum? The problem is, all this feels a bit like putting a band-aid on a bullet wound. Especially when you consider Europe's, let's say, evolving defense strategy. Section 4, Europe prepping for the apocalypse. Since, look, I'm not a military strategist, but I'm pretty sure a couple of cans of tuna aren't going to cut it against a, real army. And yet here we are with the EU seemingly more concerned about making sure we have enough toilet paper to weather the apocalypse than, preventing the apocalypse in the first place. Now to be fair, some people are praising the initiative. They say it's just common sense, and hey, maybe they're right. Maybe all we need to survive a global collapse is a good attitude and a sturdy flashlight, but forgive me if I'm still not ready to trade my bomb shelter for a deck of Uno cards. Now let's take a look at the survival kit recommended by the European Union. This comprehensive package is designed to ensure your survival during a 72-hour emergency. It includes 5 liters of water and non-perishable food to keep you hydrated and well-fed. Additionally, the kit contains a flashlight with extra batteries, a thermal blanket, and a whistle to call for help. But that's not all. The EU also recommends a dust mask to protect you from airborne particles, and you should keep your important documents in a waterproof bag. They also suggest carrying cash and a portable phone charger so you can stay connected and prepared for any situation. These carefully selected items aim to provide you with basic security and comfort in case of a crisis. So, whether you're facing a natural disaster or a more serious global event, having this kit could make a difference. Section 6, your bunker or mine. So, what do we do with all this? Is the EU's emergency kit a stroke of genius or a sign of the times? Frankly, I'm not sure. But I'll say this, if the world ends, at least we'll be well hydrated and a little less bored. Now if you'll excuse me, I have a can of Spam and a game of solitaire with my name on it. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, and for the love of God, stock up on those batteries. Let's see how other major military powers compare to the European Union. The United States, for example, has a huge and well-funded army, with cutting-edge technology and a major global presence. The US invests about 3.7% of its GDP in defense. China, on the other hand, has been rapidly modernizing its army and increasing its defense budget, which is around 1.7% of its GDP. Russia maintains a large and capable military force focused on strategic nuclear capability, with defense spending at about 4.3% of its GDP. In contrast, the European Union's approach, with a 72-hour emergency kit, seems more focused on civilian preparedness than military might, with lower defense spending as a percentage of GDP. This difference in strategy highlights the different priorities and resources of these world powers. In summary, although the European Union's 72-hour emergency kit may seem modest compared to the military might of other world powers, it emphasizes preparedness and civil resilience. Whether this approach is sufficient against modern threats remains to be seen. Thank you for watching NextYork channel. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more interesting content. Until next time, stay safe and informed.